So in this look, I'm going to be doing a no makeup look. I've really been liking these kinds of looks lately. It's very glowy. It's nothing too crazy. I don't really have a lot on my eyelids. It's very easy for new beginners who just really want something that's light, but nothing too complicated with the eyeshadow. So if you guys like, subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, comment down below, and follow us on Instagram. Our link is in the description box. So I'm going to first go in with two different setting sprays, and I'm going to first use the Slay All Day setting spray from Gerard Cosmetics. This is in Tea Ginger. This is just going to kind of wake up my skin. And then I'm going to go into my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. So for some more hydration, I'm going to go into the Ultra Repair Hydrating Serum from First Aid Beauty. And I'm just going to apply this like it is a moisturizer, just all over my face. Now finally moving on to foundation, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me in the color 332 Golden Caramel. I'm going to mix in a little bit of my Becca, what is this, the First Light Priming Filter. So I'm just going to shake up these two products just a little bit. I'm going to add the foundation on the back of my hand. And then apply this straight onto it, just maybe like half a pump. Just mix this in. You guys know what I like to do recently to apply my foundation is use a little stippling brush. This applies the product very even, and it applies a very thin layer. Whatever's left on my hand, I'm going to take my beauty blender and just kind of put it on the sponge and then go over anywhere else that I feel like I need more coverage, which is usually just around my chin area, and then I'll just go over the rest of my face to make sure everything is nice and blended. For concealer, I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Pure Beige, and I'm not putting a lot of this on, so I'm just going to apply it the normal places that you would highlight, so under my eyes, just to cover up my dark circles a little bit. To blend everything out, I'm going to go back in with my beauty blender. To set under my eyes, I'm going to be using my Mercier powder in Translucent. And I'm just going to set under my eyes very lightly. I'm not going to apply too much powder because I still want that dewiness on my skin. So now under my eyes are set, I'm going to move on to my brows. And I'm just going to brush them up. And I'm using my brow pencil from Colourpop in Black Brown. I'm going to use this to kind of outline the shape that I want of my brows, and anywhere that I feel like needs like more coverage, which is usually just right here, I would run my brow pencil in it and then go over with powder. So then I'm going to go in with brow powder. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color Chocolate. And I'm going to use this is a liner brush from Wet n Wild. And I'm just going to mix these two shadows right here. And I'm placing most of the product on the very tip of the brush. And just kind of feather in the product. But now I'm going to go in and clean up the bottom of my brows. I usually just do the bottom, I don't do the top. And for that, I absolutely love to use this brush. It's a 310 spot liner brush from Zoeva. It's super, super tiny. And I like to use a very thick concealer. And this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in Medium Tawny. So So I'm just going to take a little bit and apply it on the back of my hand. You really don't need that much. And then I'm going to take my Zoeva brush, apply the product on the very tip of the brush. So now that I have that cleaned up a little bit more, I'm going to take a Zoeva buffing brush and I'm just going to very carefully buff out that line. For the eyes, we're obviously not going to be doing a lot, so I'm just going to take my Chocolate Soleil bronzer from Too Faced, and I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush. I'm going to use my my Sigma E40. You guys know I love this brush. And I'm just going to do a light wash of this color in my crease area. Just using a really light pressure. I want to add just a little bit more dimension to my eyes, so I'm going to go in with this shadow right here with a little taper blending brush, and I'm applying the product directly on the tip of the brush, tap off the excess, and I'm only going to apply this color on the outer crease of my eye, very lightly. You don't want to put too much of this color on your eyelids. That's all the eyeshadow that we're going to be applying on the eyes. I'm just going to go in and curl my lashes. This is a lash curler from Beauty 360. And for this look, I'm not applying any false lashes. I'm just going to go in with one of my favorite mascaras and just heavily pack that on. And for that, that's my L'Oreal Telescopic in Carbon Black. So for blush, I'm going to be using two. This is the Milani Powder Blush in Romantic Rose. And this one is a Victoria's Secret blush in the color Pleasure. The reason why I'm mixing two is because the Victoria's Secret one is super shimmery and the Milani one is matte. So I'm just going to be mixing all two. Tap off the excess and just apply this lightly to the high points of your face, and then bring down the least amount of product to the apples of the cheek. For highlight, I'm going to go in and use my Cover FX drops in the color Celestial. And I'm just going to apply this on the high point, so just right here. And right here, and just blend that out with my finger. So for this look, I don't really want to go in and have a really strong highlight, so instead I'm going to go in with Precious Petals from A Wet n Wild, and instead of using my fan brush, I'm going to go in with a little, this is actually a flat shader brush, just for a more precise application. I'm also going to take this and apply a little bit on my brow bones. Just a tiny bit, we don't want too much. I'm going to go in and set my face really heavy with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I'm going to be using two lip glosses. So this is the Maybelline Color Jolt Intensive Lip Paint in the color Strip Down. I'm going to first go in with this, and to top it off, I'm going to go in with a Gerard Cosmetics. I believe these are like the lighting glosses or something like that. I can't remember the name. But this is in the color Madison Avenue.
I can make your dreams come true. Boy, I'll be a woman, womanly. I could be a woman, woman sweet. Call you Mr. Romantic. Say you make me feel good, Mr. Romantic. I could be a woman, womanly. I could be a woman, romantic. See you make me feel good, Mr. Romantic. Time to show you a show.